So on Facebook, it says it wants me to rotate the phone. I wonder if it's still if it's going to cause a problem or not. I don't know. So I'm on my computer on YouTube and I'm on my phone on Facebook. And actually my computer, oh my gosh, I can really see how horrible the picture is. I mean, it's not that great. But anyways, talk about it Tuesday. I have all the cats here who are trying to get at the cat treats because I put some cat treats up here. Here's Chihiro, naughty little kitten. So yeah, Facebook thing is kind of new. I mean, I've had a page on Facebook for a long time now, but I just haven't, really done too much because it was no, Dobby, don't take that. Originally for my costume business, and of course I can't do that anymore. RA kind of messed that up for me. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead, I'll rebrand it, and I will turn it into, somebody really wants these treats. I'll turn it into a page for my videos and stuff, which is all well and good, but Facebook is not letting me change the name. And I seriously only want to add a word. I mean, it's called Peldons, and I thought, well, I just want to call it Peldons Cats because we all know that the best thing on the internet is the cats, right? Yes, the kitties are everywhere. Yeah, RA does suck. Hi. Hi, Jane. I'm glad that you were at least able to stop by. And the name is Peldon. Peldon, it's Welsh. So, yeah, and it's kind of weird. I am live on Facebook as well as live on YouTube. And I'm really sorry about the video being horrible because my webcam, I think I need to see about getting an external webcam that I can plug in because it's just awful on my computer. But cats, not cars. Yeah, cats do rule the internet. Yes, it is Welsh. Yes, my husband's family is Welsh. And back in the day when I did the Renaissance costuming and stuff, and I had a business, my persona name was Peldon because I was a Welsh seamstress. So I used that name for my business, and that was my name. I mean, I prefer to actually be called by Peldon. My close friends call me Pelly. That's just, I don't like my real name. My real name is boring, horrible. I don't know why my mom decided on it. But it's Chihiro. Everybody is on the couch here because I have Temptations treats. And I don't know if you guys have ever fed your cats Temptations treats. It's also known as kitty crack. Oh my God, no, I just dropped some. So they're going to love me a lot for a bit now because I've got treats all over my lap. But yeah, I've been really busy working on 2 kitty music videos that I wrote the lyrics to, and it's a lot of work. I had my grandkids over here for about a week, and you would think that it would be easy, but yeah. Yes, Wales were Doctor Who's film, and I'm sorry if I'm behind on any of the comments or anything because it takes a little time for me to catch up to them, and I don't even think anybody's watching on my Facebook because it's like new. It's really new, the whole thing that's going on. So you use a grain-free food for treats. Yeah, I had tried the little chicken bits, which are really good. I think it's Simply Nourish or one of those brands like that, and they like those too a lot. But I had this bag just sitting in the back, and I think it was because when I am attempting to trap a feral, I try to use whatever is like the tastiest. And Temptation Treats, it seems to be the tastiest. They're really happy with it. I use that, and I use tuna. Yeah, tuna. They love tuna, which hopefully I'll be able to get some. Have I ever tried the Pure Bites dried chicken? I haven't heard of Pure Bites dried chicken. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, I've got the 2 feral kittens outside that I really want to trap. I really want to get them into the vet, get their shots, and get them fixed. And then I want to get mom trapped and fixed so that there's no more. Because I'm sure she probably had a bigger litter than 2, and that's just what survived. They're now camping out. I have a box trailer in my driveway. When I used to do events, that was full of all my merchandise, and we took it to the events, and now it's just kind of sitting there and I'm using it as storage. Well, they've moved in underneath that. So they've got a nice little spot. That's where my elderly kitty, whenever she'd get out, she'd hang out underneath the trailer. So it was easy to get her. But since they're all hanging really close to my house, I figure it shouldn't be too hard to trap them. I just have one trap. I think I need more than a trap. Yeah, the video of them in the semi-dark. Yeah, it's really, really hard to catch them because they're so wary of humans. I really think that some of the other people that are around here have not been very nice to them. So, and Asriel, look at he's offering one little Pete to you guys. Asriel's very shy. He doesn't usually come out at all. So he's out here for you guys and he's saying hi. He was a feral cat. His mom had kittens out probably in the alley or something like that, and they were wandering in my backyard. So I trapped them. I managed to trap 4 and ended up keeping 3 of them myself. One passed away. We don't know what it was from. He just went to sleep and didn't wake up. But still have Azzy, and you can't see Rosie very well, but Rosie's right here. And Rosie, we thought Rosie was a girl, and Rosie's a boy, but Rosie's kind of, yeah. So Rosie was named actually Rose Tyler after Doctor Who because, Doctor Who's awesome. They're still a little skittish. Like if you watch me try to pet him, he is very kind of hesitant. He gets that look on his face like, I'm not sure I like this. Maybe it's okay. A lot of times he just shies away and doesn't let you pet him at all. And that's from being feral. I mean, they were maybe about, yes, Rosie Greer, the football player. Yes. I loved Rosie Greer. Rosie Greer was awesome. Now, Rosie's, like I said, Rosie's had indeterminate sex. It took them a while to figure out what he was. Even the vets were not sure. So they said it happened. It's a rare thing, but it does happen in cats. So we love Rosie just the way he is. Just he's really sweet, even though he's kind of shy. You gonna come over here, Rosie? Maybe. Hey, Rosie. No. Yeah. Rosie's gonna come over. There's a treat right for you. So yeah, I'm really working on Facebook right now to try and grow my page there because I figure that I can use it for cross promotion. I can put exclusive content on Facebook that you won't see on YouTube, and vice versa. At first I was cross posting all my YouTube videos, but I thought, well, I think I'm going to just have some content shared and then some content be exclusive, because that would be kind of fun. And then the other thing that I was working on is doing a Patreon account, because when you do rescue, it can get really, really expensive getting cats neutered. I mean, I can get the feral cat rate, which is only $10. There's a lot of feral cats out there. I mean, I'm lucky that I just have my little family of the mom, dad, and 2 kittens right now outside. But next to my granddaughter's house, there's a woman who's been feeding the ferals, which is all well and good, which is fine. But they're breeding uncontrollably. And when I went and dropped her off yesterday, there was a cat who was so pregnant. I didn't think she could move. I don't think I've ever seen a cat that pregnant. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, something needs to be done. I mean, when that cat gives birth after, she's, nurse those kittens, I would love to get that cat in and get her fixed and then get her kittens fixed when they're big enough. But that's a lot of money. Come on, guys, get off the table. The cats, they want to help. But yeah, you figure there's probably a good 50 cats over there. I mean, and the more you feed them, the more they'll come. But if you get them fixed, then the population will stay stable. And that's what I'm hoping to do, is to do that. But with the Patreon, I was trying to figure out, what am I going to do for perks? It's kind of like sending merchandise that can get really expensive on my part. And then I was thinking, well, a 24/7 kitty cam would be a lot of fun. But oh my gosh, that's going to be something to set up. But that's kind of my idea. What I have is to do a 24/7 kitty cam and have that be one of the perks on Patreon. If you support me, then you have access to kitties 24/7. And I would probably put it, we have our garage is always closed. And we have cat trees and stuff set up in there. And so I thought, well, I'll put it up in there. And that way they can, end stream. Huh. Wonder why it says end stream. That's weird. And I just lost all my chat and everything on YouTube. Let me see. Okay, got it back. So TNR, yes, it really does help stabilize the population. Huh. You're kidding. And in Florida, they will prosecute. Wow. We have some really big groups out here who work with TNR, with the ferals and stuff, to try and make sure that they can get fixed. Wow. That's awful. I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, if the animals, they just want to exterminate them. I mean, I have heard of that. I have heard of places that would rather just exterminate the cats than take care of the problem, or having self-controlled colonies. That's awful. Oh, but yeah, I've been doing rescue for a long time. I actually used to have a actual rescue. We're on cat rescue, and I would go, and people would call me all the time saying, "Oh, I've got a feral cat," or "I've got this stray cat that's here." I had one lady who she was elderly, going into a nursing home, and she called me and said, "If you can't come pick up my kittens, then..." Oh, hi, Joe. "If you can't come pick up the kittens, then I'm going to drop them off at the shelter." And our shelter was a kill shelter. I guess they're better now, and they got rid of the person who was doing all those kills. So I went to try and rescue her kittens, and they were feral. She had a house full of feral kittens where she let them just breed in her house, but never gave them any interaction, never gave them, any contact. They had literally torn her house apart. And I managed to catch 8 kittens and then couldn't get back to get the rest. And I told her, "I'm really sorry." And she flipped out on me. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, woman, you're not paying me for this. I'm doing it as a service." But those kittens were so cute. And we found homes for them after we got them their shots and their vet checks and everything. But I decided I didn't want to be, how'd you put it? I didn't want to be called all the time, because it seemed that people would think because you rescue cats, they could just come and drop whatever they want off on your doorstep. I mean, I have had boxes of kittens just dumped on my doorstep. And it's like, if I can take the time to find homes for kittens and to get them care, you would think people would be able to do that too. But I guess that doesn't happen. So yeah, I'm working on doing a little bit of TNR and, helping out. I just don't want to do it professionally. I guess that's how you put it. I don't want to be, an actual rescue where I have to just take in everything all the time, because seriously, out here, there's a lot of feral cats. There's a lot of just people who, they care, I guess, to a certain extent, because a lot of them will feed, but I think maybe they just don't have the resources. They don't have the resources. And Chihiro's, I'm going to pick up Chihiro. You guys need to see some more of that baby. Come here, Chihiro. Here she is. Oh my God. She's still not as cuddly as some kittens could be. She's still a little more standoffish, and I think that's because she started out as a feral kitten. And that, that makes it a little harder to get them to be, trusting of humans and cuddly. And she wants some treats now. She's like, oh, treats. So I think look at, they want the treats. They've managed. Okay, guys, that's the last of it. So I might as well just feed the rest of it to them. I can't believe you guys are awful. Oh, Chihiro, are you going to sit down next to me? Here, let's put you up a little further. That way everyone can see your pretty face. Yeah, she is such a sweet kitten. And then I just downloaded this app on the Kindle because last night when I was doing my Facebook stuff, my Kindle was sitting on the floor and she managed to turn the Kindle on, and she was like batting out the little ad that's on the Kindle. And I thought, oh, I know they have games and stuff for cats. So I downloaded this fishy game, and I do have some footage of her playing the fishy game, which I'm going to upload on YouTube. So if you are only on Facebook, then you might want to also check out my YouTube. That should go up on Saturday. So for Saturday is Catterday, there's a very, very cute video of Chihiro playing with the fishies on a game. So we've got that coming up, and we have a few other things coming up because we're going to be making her a little costume. She's going to be a tiny dinosaur because I don't know if you noticed. Oh, let me see if I can get her to come up. Her hair is so long, but can you see how it kind of spikes up? So I thought we'd kind of dampen it up and spike it up a little more, and I'll make a little dinosaur hat for her, and then we'll film Chihiro, the dinosaur kitten, and that would be really cute. Yeah, hi Chihiro. I know they're enjoying the kitten food. I have I buy her Simply Nourish kitten food. It's a little more expensive, but since I only have one kitten, that's not too bad. And then sometimes I put it out for the feral kittens too, because I want them to have more nutrition. I really kind of worry about, their progress and their growth, and, whether they're going to end up with, any failures in life, because they're really thin. And I put out food all the time for them, and they are eating it. I'm hoping they don't have any parasites, and I won't know until I get them trapped and taken to the vet. So we'll see. Hopefully that'll, turn out all right. But, oh, look, I have somebody on my Facebook, and it's actually my daughter. I swear, my kids are like, so awesome. They support me in all this craziness. Yeah, they had to grow up through when I was doing the cat rescue. I'm sure that was a lot of fun. I had, at any one time, I would have like 25 cats that I was attempting to rehabilitate, find homes for. And I was really lucky. There was a bigger rescue group out in Palmdale that they helped me with a lot, supplying food, getting vet care, helping me place kittens so that I could put them in the PetSmart that was down there. And I think if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have been able to do everything that I did, because Boron, we're really isolated. And a lot of people don't realize how isolated we are out here. Shopping is about 55 miles away in any direction. You could go to Mojave, it's about 35 miles there's a Stater Brothers, but it's actually really small and not that great for Stater Brothers. And then there's one of those dollar grocery stores. It's the one with the groceries, and that's in Cal City, and that's 25 miles away. But if you want to actually go to a town with real shopping, you have to drive, 50 plus miles. And that's where, we go to Costco. And I figure if I'm going out to go to Costco, I'm going to shop for everything else. And then I shop at, PetSmart for most of my cats. Well, he's still chewing on this bag and it's empty. What are you doing, goofy cat? Yeah, everybody's goofy. Well, I am surprised I've been able to chat here for this long, because it's really hard to just kind of chat about nothing. Well, I guess I'm not chatting about nothing. I'm chatting about the cats, but figure 20 minutes is probably good enough for most people. And I can let you guys get on to your day. And you can always watch this on the replay, which is awesome. And just if you haven't, I mean, and I don't know why anyone hasn't, subscribe. I mean, that button helps me, helps my cats, because when I reach a certain amount of subscribers, then I'll be able to be monetized. And being monetized will help me get, vet care and, the trap, neuter, and release for these cats, because it's all coming out of my pocket. And while my husband's been very sweet about it, I mean, I know he would prefer if it didn't cost us an arm and a freaking leg. So please subscribe. Any comment, any like that you give just helps support me. And it may not seem like much, but the algorithm really helps promote people who get likes and comments and shares, because they know that it's something that people are interested in. So anyways, you guys take care, and I really appreciate you for hanging out with me. It's been great, and my cats have enjoyed it. And before we go, let's get some goodbyes from Dobby. Say goodbye. He loves you all. He wants you to like him. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Okay, so if I can get this to finish on there. All right. And okay.